Raviji, namaste, welcome to the conference.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry for my delayed
No.
to your emails. But so can I get the questions?
Yes, go ahead, Ravi.
We're somewhat running short on time. So plenty of the previous speakers, their questions have already answered a lot for me. I will probably give a couple of points that I wanted to bring to everyone's attention. So one is, so we talk about having this free will, right? How does one go about striking a balance, a practical balance between the free will, which will probably not adhere to any of the social norms, versus being able to lead a life where you are not ostracized, in the social and corporate context.
Okay. As a person who wants to exercise free will, what does it matter to you whether you are embraced or ostracized?
Agreed, I agree. The only issue is that it has consequences on your immediate surroundings, which can be your family, your kids, who it is not no fault of theirs that they are in connection with you. They are dependent on you.
Right, and free will does not mean irresponsibility and recklessness. Take note of that. And in the West, there is also a wrong understanding of free will, because free will cannot be used indiscriminately and irresponsibly. Freedom does not go with irresponsibility. In India, you have Atma Shakti, and Atma Shakti is the energy of God in you, the presence of God in you, and that energy is birthless, deathless, and of infinite magnitude, infinite power, and we don't know how it will express itself. Now, you have to follow dharma as you live and walk on the terrain of life, whichever purushartha you may be following, artha or kama, dharma or moksha. One basic sutra is, you should not inflict suffering on yourself, you should not inflict suffering on others deliberately, willfully and consciously, that's all. You have got to follow that principle of not inflicting suffering on others, not inflicting suffering on yourself, and at the same time not straitjacketing yourself and putting yourself into a prison so that you feel that you are very stifled and choked. You should not do that either, because that is also adharmic, and you being an atmic energy, you want freedom all the time. So you live your life following dharma to a certain extent, and it may happen that sometimes you are hijacked by the cosmic life energies and you become adharmic, and you will know it. You become adharmic, you will know it. Learn and correct yourself.
You have to be authentic with yourself.
You have got to be absolutely truthful and authentic to yourself.
Yeah.
And then be your own teacher, learn from your mistakes, keep going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks for sharing that. The second one is basically the observation I shared with you, wherein if we can somehow eliminate our desires and greeds and then just execute what is pertinent to you, that somehow has resulted in, without seeking it, the fortune, wealth, all that just came to me over the last couple of years.
Okay.
And it's
Good.
just an observation.
Okay. Good. You must be grateful to the divine for that. I say that the one wealth you must have is the wealth of self-knowing. That's the most precious protection you can have, self-knowing, and where you look at yourself impartially and not imposing torture on yourself, and not at the same time pampering your ego and allowing it to run amok and watching its mad activities, and not condemning it, but learning from its mistakes. So that should be the light by which you live, the light of self-knowing. Yeah.
Yeah. So no matter what I try, to be without self or to not have the ego, it always does rear its head. So it's always a constant hustle of, hey, you know what, you need to be the observer, and then your words come to mind, and Kumarji's words. So all this just helps being immersed and being in touch with you helps self-correct and time and again have those checkpoints, and it just helps with the whole learning process. In the past, it used to be without any knowledge of these things, it just to be self-indulgence.
Right.
So now it really does help autocorrect or self-correct at various junctures. So
Okay.
thank you very much for that.
That's very good. Actually, you have helped yourself. I've done nothing more than point out certain things, that's all.
Yeah, but that's what helps.
Okay, in that sense, yes. In that sense, yes.
So, and thank you very much to the whole community, because there's a tremendous amount of interest and learning that comes about from various angles. There are people who are religiously oriented. I'm not of the religious bent. I'm more of a Gnostic, atheist kind of person. So it's for certain things it's easy for me to digest, your advice, and in other cases it's slightly hard for me to think of the divine. So I have to come and conquer some of those challenges.
No, it doesn't matter, Raviji. Take what makes sense for you, build your own understanding, and be kind with yourself. That's the most important thing. Most people are their worst enemies. That's the tragedy of the world. You are your worst enemy, not your actual physical enemies outside, but you yourself. Now, don't be that. Be your own best friend, and build a life where there is joy for yourself and joy for all the people with whom you are bound up by the tie of destiny. They are near and dear, everybody, and keep learning and going.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah, namaste.
Ravi.
Lovely that you came.
Thank you
lovely
so
that
much.
you came, and lovely that you added to this conference, and that you brought very good questions and gave us a feedback.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, namaste, Raviji.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you, Raviji.